What's up guys, Eric from Beatsonic here, and do you own a Toyota vehicle and you're just not super happy with how your car sounds from the factory? Well, we have the solution here, our Encore Alpha 2 Series amplifier. It's a plug and play install to your Toyota car. The car behind me is a 2025 Toyota Highlander, Grand Highlander, and this amplifier will transform the way this car sounds. And this car also comes with factory equipped JBL system. Even though it has JBL, sometimes it's just not enough. And this will give that additional boost that you are exactly looking for. So I'll walk you through the process and show you how easy it is to install this amplifier here, and also give you a before and after of how much difference it makes. Well, let's stop talking, let's go inside the car and get started. All right guys, now we got in the car, let's go ahead and get our Encore Alpha 2 Series installed. So the first thing we're gonna do is get behind the radio here, and we're gonna pop up this panel piece. So just use a panel removal tool like the one I have right now. And I recommend you get a plastic one. Don't use a flathead or else you may scratch your interior. And once you pop open one of the corners, just release the clip and slowly just work your way around it. I like to just use my fingers once I get it out, unless I really need to use the panel removal tool, just so I have a bit more control of the amount of strength and where the panel's going. I'll go there, just work your way around. Okay, there it is. Popped open. Then here is the light sensor. Let's go ahead and remove this. All right, and now this exposes 4 10mm bolts. We just need to remove those and just pull the radio out. All right, now let's remove the 4 10mm bolts. We have a little handy power tool here. Although not necessary, if you have socket tools, you could just use a socket wrench, but it's gonna be 10mm. Once we have those 4 10mm bolts out, let's lay a flat towel here. We're gonna pull the screen towards you. So one moment, I'll be right back. All right, here we go. If you don't have one of these moving towels, you could just about any towels. You could even use your sweater if you wish, but just make sure you cover up the space as good as possible. Okay, and we're going to just pull this out towards you. There we go. All right, and carefully tug the blanket right under it, because there are sharp edges back here. You do not want to have any of that touch your interior. So pulling on this, you'll notice that there's a little clip here. Let's just remove this clip. All right, so it gives you a little bit more room. And we also notice there's tons of room back here. So a lot of options to mount the amplifier. Okay, so once you have the radio out like this, we're gonna remove some connectors. Let's remove these 2 top connectors first. Make sure you don't forget to reconnect them, or else you're gonna lose some functionality in your radio. Okay, and when you're removing these connectors, always make sure to push down the release tab and pull out. Okay, there's always a release tab on these. And we're also going to remove these 2 connectors here. Once again, press down the release tab and just pull out. You could wiggle it left, right. Help you remove it a little bit easier. And this one's gonna be a little bit more stiff, but just left, right motion, and it'll come out. All right, so now that we got the connectors removed, let's locate the harness that comes with the kit. And you'll notice that on one side of the harness, you're gonna have matching connectors to the factory radio. It's these right here. All right, so the white connectors are going to connect to this connector here, okay? And let's connect them just like so, okay? And we'll grab the other side and connect it in here to the radio. When you're connecting this connector, be careful to not connect to the wrong connector. So right now, I'm on the passenger side and I'm connecting to the large connector that's the closest to the passenger side. The same connector will fit here too on the driver's side. This is the incorrect one, so do not connect it there. We have customers that actually connect it there from time to time. And moving along, so let's grab our black connector here. And our black connector, we'll go from the factory black connector to our female side. and it'll snap in place. Make sure you always press hard enough to hear that click. All right, and what's left is our ground terminal here. The newer harness doesn't come with the ground terminal. The ground wire is integrated into this large connector here so that you no longer have to do this ground terminal. But if you have one of our older kits, you'll have to do this. And when we ground the wire, we like to just ground it on the side right here. It's either an 8mm or you could use a Phillips screwdriver to get that off. So let me go find my Phillips.
Wait.
All right, and we're just gonna loosen it. No need to remove it all the way. All right, just enough for us to insert our negative terminal inside. All right, there it is. And on the other side, we have these two connectors, which will connect to the amplifier, like so. And as for the gain, you can adjust it to your liking. The best way to do it is turn on your car, listen to your car audio to like the most loudest setting that you would listen to, and then go ahead and set your gain at your loudest volume level and make sure there's no distortion there. And once you have that set, go ahead and add some double-sided tape and we're going to mount it. For us, we'll keep this at 50% because at 50% just works for everyone's listening level. It sounds really good, it's not too loud, and you can definitely hear the upgrade with your car audio system. So we'll keep it there. These RCA cables here, if you want to utilize it, these are for audio inputs. So if you have like an MP3 player that plays really high definition music, you plug it in here with the RCA cables and you can really benefit from the high audio quality from your other external device. All right, so before we set this amplifier in here, let me just do some test fitting just so I can see the optimal location to fit this. All right, so we observed all the different possibilities of mounting this amplifier, and it seems like the best place is just wedge it in here. You don't even need to use any insulation on this because there's some factory padding, and just push it along the right side here. And once your radio's back in there, it's not going anywhere. This will not move. It'll stay put and shouldn't hinder anything because it's an open space, which will give some tension from all the factory harness to make sure it stays put. All right, and once that is in there, carefully push all the harness back. And if you have some extra wires like the one that you see here, just carefully push it back. Don't forget to reconnect your factory connectors. And make sure you don't lose this connector too, because we're gonna need this later when we clip the top panel back in. So place it right here. Okay, terrific. And just watch where all your wires are going. Make sure you're not pinching any wires. I like to look at it from the bottom. I'll reclip this clip here for your wire holder. And carefully just push everything back in. All right, terrific. And the next step is to reinstall these 4 10mm bolts, put the top cover back in, and that will conclude the installation. All right, and just as a side note, make sure you don't lose this. It could easily be tangled up with your other wires, so make sure you have it up here. It should be here. And then we'll reconnect it like this. And just pop this panel back in. Just make sure you line up all the clips before you push it in, or else you'll end up breaking clips. All right, that's it guys. Very easy to install. Now let me go ahead and show you the difference this new amplifier makes. right, guys, well, that does it. As you guys can see, super easy to install Encore Alpha 2 series amplifier. It's gotta pop open that plastic cover above it, remove the 4 10mm bolts. Everything else is plug and play. On top of that, it makes a very big difference with the way your car sounds, and hopefully you're able to catch it on the before and after clip that we shot. Or if you have any questions, leave a comment below, or you can email us at info@beatsonicUSA.com. If you're ready to purchase this, go ahead, head over to beatsonicusa.com. It's in stock and ready to ship and deliver to your footsteps. Thank you very much, and if you haven't yet, help our channel, give us that like, and also hit that subscribe button. Thank you very much, and see you guys on the next video.